Storyverse HQ.
There are stories people think they already know until you show them from another angle. This is not the story of the cross. This is the story of the men around it. Before everything happened, life was still normal. In a small home tucked inside a quiet street, a boy returned from school. His steps were slower than usual. His bag hung loosely on his shoulder. He walked in and met his father sitting quietly. Judas. His mother was already waiting. You could tell from her face something had gone wrong. The boy spoke first. "My teacher said I shouldn't come back if I don't pay my fees." Silence, the kind of silence that presses on your chest. His wife stepped forward. "You see this life we are living now? You see what we have become?" Judas said nothing. "You had a good job before. Things were not like this. But since you started following that man," she paused, shook her head. "Everything has changed." She stepped closer, her voice lower now, sharper. "You give you money to keep, offerings, contributions. You are the one holding it." She looked straight into his eyes. "And your own child cannot go to school?" Judas shifted uncomfortably. That one hit deeper, because it was not just accusation, it was truth mixed with pressure. That night, sleep did not come easily. Judas sat in the dark, thinking, maybe she is right. The words felt heavy in his mouth. My family is suffering, and I am here pretending everything is fine. That was how it started, not with betrayal, but with justification. The next day, he was with the others. Peter, Thomas. Peter was his usual self, loud, confident. "I'm telling you, nothing can make me leave our master. I will stand with him till the end, even if it costs my life." Thomas let out a small laugh. "Peter, you talk too much." Peter turned. "What do you mean?" Thomas smirked. "Me, I don't do all this emotional loyalty. I believe what I can see. If I don't see it clearly, I don't stress myself." Peter shook his head. "That's your problem. You don't understand commitment." Thomas smirked. "And you don't understand reality." They both laughed lightly. Then they turned to Judas. "Judas, you've been quiet. What's going on with you?" Judas forced a small smile. "Nothing, I'm fine." But he wasn't, because while they were talking, his mind was somewhere else. Money, pressure, responsibility. That night, he made a decision, a quiet one. He started taking from the purse, small at first, almost unnoticeable. Then gradually, it became easier. At home, things changed. Food became better. The house felt lighter. His wife smiled again. "My husband, now you are thinking." His son went back to school. Peace returned, or at least something that looked like peace. One evening, Judas sat with his wife. There was confidence in his voice now. "This one we are seeing is small. I have a bigger plan." She leaned in, interested. "You know the man I follow. He is not ordinary." He lowered his voice. "There was a time they tried to arrest him, but he disappeared." Her eyes widened. "Yes, disappeared. And later, we saw him at home like nothing happened." He smiled slightly. "They are looking for him now, and they are ready to pay." She understood immediately. "And you will give them?" Judas nodded. "They will think they have caught him, but I know him. He will escape." He leaned back. "But the money, that one will remain with us." Silence. Then slowly, a smile formed on her face. "My husband, you are wise." Arrangements were made, quiet meetings, hidden conversations. And one night, Judas stepped out, not as a follower, but as someone with a deal. Then suddenly, everything changed. We don't see what happened, but we see the result. That night, somewhere, Peter was standing alone. A young girl looked at him. "I know you. You are with that man." Peter shook his head immediately. "No, you are mistaken." He moved away, but not long after, another voice. "I've seen you before. You are one of them." His voice came out faster this time. "No, I'm not." Then a group surrounded him. "You are lying. You are one of them." Fear took over. "I said I don't know him." And immediately a rooster crowed. Silence. Peter froze, because in that moment he remembered, and the weight of it hit him all at once. Later, we see Judas, breathing heavily, eyes wide, confused. "This is not what I planned." He returned to them, desperate. "You said you only wanted him. Why are you talking about killing him?" They looked at him without emotion. "You have done your part." Coins were thrown toward him. "Take your money." But it no longer felt like gain. It felt like weight. Judas stepped back, shaking. Then he turned and ran. In the quiet of the night, two men met, Peter and Judas, both broken, both silent. I said I would never deny him, but I did. What have we done? Two men, two mistakes, one denied, one betrayed. And that is the message of Easter. Not perfection, but redemption. Not people who got it right, but people who are given another chance. Because the sacrifice was not just for the righteous, it was for the weak, the broken, the ones who failed. So when you look at this story, see yourself. We all stand at that same point, and the question is simple. When your moment comes, who will you become? If this story spoke to you, like, share, and subscribe to Storyverse HQ, because here we tell stories that matter.